It is week 15, lesson number 2. And do you remember, in lesson number 1 this week, what ballet did we talk about? If you said the Nutcracker Suite, if you remember that, I am so impressed. Now, do you remember who wrote that? It's this guy named Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky wrote this ballet. And what is a ballet? A ballet is when you tell a story through dance and through music only, all right? And so this is one of the most famous ballets, and it's always done at Christmas time because the story is set on Christmas Eve, right? They've got the young girl named Clara, and her parents have that Christmas party, and she gets that Nutcracker doll. Her brother breaks the doll, right? But then she ends up finding out that the doll is actually a prince under a spell, and he takes her to the land of the sweets. Now, do you remember when I told you they went to the land of the sweets? What did they do for Clara? They kind of threw a big party in her honor where they performed a whole bunch of different dances for her there, right? Okay, so one of the dances they performed there for her was one called the Russian dance, okay? So we are going to do a dance to the Russian dance today. And what you're gonna need is, you're gonna need something like this. I have a pair of drumsticks here. If you don't have a pair of drumsticks laying around right next to you, it doesn't surprise me. If you do, great, use them. But if not, what you can use is you could use a couple of markers, you could use pencils, pens, something like that, okay? Straws, whatever you got. But you need to have something that you can tap together. Now, if you really have nothing around you, no writing utensils, crayons, markers, nothing, you can always ding ding use your fingers, right? Yeah, they just don't make a nice sound like something else, like pens or pencils or drumsticks, okay? So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the dance, all right? And I'm gonna break it down and do a little bit at a time so that you can learn the whole thing, all right? It's real easy, you'll do just fine. All right, so we actually, at the beginning of the dance, we actually start turned around like this. You turn around and you sort of squat down a little bit, okay? So let me turn the music on and I will do it for you. Here we go. Kind of lost the music there a little when I was jumping, but it was fine. All right, so here's what you do. So the very first, that's when you pop up. You got to be like, if you've ever had like a Jack in the Box before, and that Jack in the Box pops out of that box, that's you. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna pop up. So it's and then on the second one, you turn around. Okay? Good. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna tap your sticks 4 times over here, and then you'll tap your sticks 4 times over there, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it. Turn around. Ready? Squat down. 1, 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now remember at the beginning when you popped up, the music went ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, from now on, when you hear that, you're going to do this. You're going to click your sticks together, and you're going to make them go like this. Kind of like making a circle. Click. Make a circle. Then guess what? You're going to tap your sticks over here 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then guess what? They do it again. Then guess what? Tap your sticks over here. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Good. And then there's this middle section of the song that's going to happen. And what you're going to do, if you're really good, you can alternate your sticks, tapping, like tap, and then you switch them, tap. Then this one on top, then this one on top, then this one on top. If that's too tricky, you can just keep one on top, okay? But you start up here, and you go down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then go back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then guess what? You go back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you go back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? How you doing out there? Hopefully you're doing okay. All right, let's take it from the top. There's a little bit more to learn, but not too much more. So turn around, squat down, whoop, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now the middle part. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Then you do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, how are we doing out there? Hopefully we're doing okay. All right, then you're gonna tap the sticks, and they're gonna be right in front of your face. Except now you get to jump. You get to jump. Every time you tap your stick, you do a little jump. And I think that's what made my music stop before. I did a little jump and it made my music stop. But it goes a jump, bum, 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 a jump, bum, 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 a jump, a jump, a jump, a jump, a jump, a jump. And then guess what? You go back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now here's the very last part that I haven't taught you yet. The last part, you're just tapping your sticks together, but I call this the rainbow. Okay? You're gonna make a little rainbow stick tapping over your head. Ooh, make a rainbow. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just keep doing that until the end of the song. And at the very end of the song, remember how when you started the song you were squatted down? You're gonna do that again. When the music stops, you just drop down. Okay? But you don't have to turn around. We don't have time for that. All right, you just squat down at the end like this. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's try it. Do the little rainbow into the squat. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get ready and pump. Let's try it with the music, okay? Be prepared for it to stop again when I start jumping. Here we go. Turn around. Squat down. All right, hopefully you made it through that time. You can always go back to earlier in the video if you want to practice it a little bit more. Now, the other things that I want you to do is I want you to go back to that Bitmoji Classroom page, and I'm actually going to put up a link so that you can see what the ballet dancers look like when they dance to that Russian dance. They're really fantastic. And then I also, you remember that Sugar Plum Fairy Rhythm Challenge that you were supposed to do with lesson 1? I want you to do it again today. And today, the first time you do, you know how the first time you do something is kind of hard, right? But then when you do it, try it the second time, you're like, oh, that wasn't so hard. So I want you to do that rhythm challenge again today. And I think you're going to find that it is much easier today. All right, so I hope you're in the holiday spirit now after all of our Nutcracker songs. I hope you had a great time. I had a great time. And I will see you next time. Bye, Nora.